I had to remove the battery from my carbon monoxide detector. The constant beeping was giving me a headache and making me feel sick. What does a perverted frog say? Rub it. None. He just tells them it's changed, and they all stand around cheering him in the dark. You know what you get when you mix whale DNA with human DNA? Banned from SeaWorld. You know why you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it. My ex-wife passed away, and so I wanted to honor her memory, so I went to the liquor store and I got a bottle of the finest scotch I could find, and I poured it over her grave. I filtered it through my kidneys first, though. So what do the movies The Sixth Sense and Titanic both have in common? I see dead people. You know why seals have flat wieners? Oh my goodness, did you guys hear about the kidnapping at the elementary school in New York City this morning? It's alright, he already woke up. The cops were called and the perpetrator was arrested. His day was not off to a good start. Yeah, those were the days. Alright, so what's his big as a house, puts out tons of smoke and noise, uses several gallons of gas an hour, and cuts an apple into 3 slices. A Soviet machine designed to cut apples into 4 slices. Alright, so it's Christmas Eve and 3 guys die and they wind up in heaven. And St. Peter's at the gate and it says, due to the season, you must all have something on you that resembles something from Christmas in order to get into the pearly gates here. And so the first guy reaches into his pockets and he's digging around and he pulls out a lighter. And he flicks it and a little flame appears and he says, look, it's a candle. And St. Peter says, oh, okay, very well, you can go into the pearly gates there into heaven. So the second guy's digging around in his pocket and after a little bit he pulls up, look, keys. He jingles a set of keys and he says, bells. And St. Peter says, all right, you two may enter through the pearly gates. And so the third guy is digging around, he's desperate, and finally pulls out a pair of panties. And St. Peter looks at him and says, and just what is that supposed to represent about Christmas? And the guy says, they're carols. So the guy goes into the doctor and he says, hey doc, I'm having some issues with my hearing. Doctor says, what are the symptoms? Guy says, well, Marge has blue hair and Homer's a fat guy.
And tell us that you're white without saying, I'm white.
Yellow. Hey, Dad. Yeah, I got the job. Yeah. Hey, I want to say thanks for always being there for me, Dad. All right, love you. Bye. My Chinese waiter thinks all white people look the same. He just brought my food to the wrong table. Oh wait, never mind, that wasn't my waiter. When I was a kid, Santa gave me a lump of coal once. Pissed me right off. I got him back. Next year I poisoned his cookies. Somehow that bastard found out and he killed my dad. Captain notices a light in the distance on the collision course with his ship. And so he gets on a signal lamp and he sends, you must change your course 10 degrees west. After a little bit the light signals back, you must change your course 10 degrees east. So the captains get a little irritated, and so he sends back with his light, I am a captain in the U.S. Navy. You must change your course, sir. After a little bit, the light signals back, I am a private first class in the Coast Guard. You, sir, must change your course. And so now the captain's getting really irritated, and so he sends back with his light, I am an aircraft carrier. I am not changing my course. After a little bit, the light signals back, I am a lighthouse, sir. Your call. Oh my gosh, it was so cold this morning. I had to use my Best Buy discount card to scrape ice off my windshield. It didn't even work. I got 10% off. Oh, my therapist said that a great way to let go of your anger is to write letters to people that you hate and then burn them. I did that. Now what do I do with all these letters? So what's it called when you die and you come back as a hillbilly? Reincarnation. What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? Ah, shoo! You know what the difference is between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea? I never paid to have a garbanzo bean on my face. I used to suffer from depression. But through hard work, persistence, and never giving up, I now suffer from anxiety and depression. What sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches? A nervous wreck. Guy goes in to see a psychiatrist and he sits down on the couch and he says, I'm a teepee, I'm a wigwam, I'm a teepee, I'm a wigwam, I'm a teepee, I'm a wigwam. Psychiatrist says, calm down, sir, you're too tense. You know what's faster than a calculator? A Calcu Now. I mean, not to brag, but I did do a lot of experimenting with, sex and drugs while I was in high school. I was part of the control group.